Bonjour de jour, everybody. Welcome to the Slavsky Podcast, episode 8, where we waffle about random shit.
Waffle?
And that's about it.
What the hell does waffle mean?
Oh, it's a British term for just like chatting shit.
Waffle. Y'all
Waffle.
have the entire English language to your disposal, and y'all chose the word waffle.
Well, you got your waffles, and you like, what are you waffling about? You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
Alright, so what would you say in Canada?
Let's talk. Let's chat shit. Let's freaking, I don't know.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You have to use two words to make a meaning, whilst we just have a word for it. I mean, sure, you could say, oh, like, dick around, or, you know, you're waffling, stuff like that.
Like,
you know what
right
I mean?
now, I'm just thinking about it.
Like,
I don't think we actually have.
Like, if someone says,
what?
Like, if someone says, like, if someone tries to tell you, yo, or hey, what are you talking about? You're talking nonsense. Then you usually say, oi, what you waffling about?
Yeah.
Or waffling on about.
Like, I understand it, but I'm just trying to think about it. Like, and I don't think we actually, like, at least in like the States and like in Canada, I don't think there's like a slang term for like just like rambling, you know?
Or rambling. I guess you could say rambling as well.
Like,
mate,
rambling, that's a proper word. That's a real word, you know? But like, we don't have a slang word, like a cool word for rambling, you know?
So you're saying waffling sounds cool?
I'm not saying rambling sounds cool. It's just a slang. It sounds dumb as hell.
No, waffling, not rambling. Yeah, but it sounds cool, man. Alright, anyways, enough of that. Today's episode is mostly going to be us, pardon me, us talking about all the stuff that you've been sending us, because we have been doing some Instagram polls. I'm not saying we did get a lot of responses, but we're going to talk about or read out the ones we did.
Chill. You're not supposed to mention that. You're supposed to say we got a shit ton of responses and we read every single one, and we're gonna try to get through all of them. You don't say that we got a lot, like a small amount. You gotta say we have a lot. So you gotta make them think that we're very popular. And if they think we're popular, they're gonna be like, damn, check out this popular podcast. You know,
hype train.
Yeah, you gotta build up the hype train. Exactly. It's a psychological game.
Alright, so big man, basically we had two polls, or well, not polls, it was more like question box thingy on Instagram, to insert some topics or things for the next episode. And I'm just gonna say it now, with just tons of nonsense here. Like, for example,
we don't gotta name it out. We'll just like
okay. So first on the list,
we got
Clash Royale.
Clash Royale, yeah.
What do you think about Clash Royale?
I'm not gonna...
Very hype mobile game back in the time. I don't know about today. I play it a bit. Not that I'm a major player of it.
I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
when it comes to Clash Royale, I've actually played quite a bit of it, but it's kind of like I've had like on and off sessions. Like, I've been playing Clash for like 4 years, I guess now, and it's been like at least my entire friend group in Canada, we've always had like waves of Clash Royale hype. Like for 6-7 months, we just grind that game, playing each other, just like grinding that game, getting all the cards. A few of my friends actually spent money on that. I've never spent money in Clash.
Scam.
Never planned on spending money on a mobile game in my life, but like whatever. Yeah, like I said, like 6-7 months, we just played that game non-stop, every day, all day. Well, not all day, but like every day, especially during school. Like, you don't play Clash Royale at home. You play Clash is the type of game you play in class. Just like Hearthstone. Like, those two games you just play in class exclusively.
Yeah, man. But I feel like when you dedicate yourself to a Clash Royale climb, you play for like 3 to 4 days to a week, and then you have like this burnout. So you've climbed about 1k trophies, but you're still in this like burnout, and you start losing hard, and you like get to the point where you've lost half your promotion
Trophies.
Or rank. Yeah. So let's say you grind for 7 days, right? Quote unquote, 7 days. You get up another 1,000 trophies, but then you have like this burnout where you like start losing trophies pretty fast. So you lose 500 and then you're like, oh shit, I should probably stop. And then 3 months later, you're like, oh, I forgot this game existed. And then you grind for another 7 days, but then you get bored of it again, and then the exact same shit happens.
No, because
at least that's what it's like for me.
No, because the thing is
just...
that's a beginner mistake. Because the thing is, at least for me, at the beginning, when it comes to Clash Royale, when you're climbing the trophies, it's not at the beginning, like the first like 80% of the game, it's not about skill. It's literally just about getting all your cards to the max level, because if you don't have a maximum level cards and you don't have a maximum level tower, then you're just gonna hit a ceiling no matter what. No matter how good you are, if your cards are under leveled, you're never gonna climb. It's not possible. So like legit, the first like year of playing Clash, year to year and a half, you're the entire time you're not really climbing. You're just spending your time grinding for cards. That's it. That's all. Because without cards, you're not going anywhere. And then me and my friends, most of our friends, we already have like max level decks, so we're at the point where we're just climbing. We're just like actually climbing. It's not about having under level cards or anything. We're just trying to make it to the highest rank. I personally have made it above 6k, and with about 3 or 4 of my other friends, we've also made it above 6k. But that's about it. The rest of us they've stayed around 5,500, 5,800 trophies. But yeah, okay, I'm sounding like a real nerd, bro. What the hell?
It's because you are.
Hey, nah. I gotta keep up appearances. I ain't no nerd. Nah. Okay, everyone who's listening to this,
man's doing medical school and he's like, I'm not a nerd.
Anyone who's listening to this, y'all didn't hear shit. All the stories I was just talking about Clash Royale, that wasn't me. That was my friend. My friend was telling me about this. Never played Clash Royale in my life though.
All right, next question.
Food tier list.
Oh, okay. You're on it. All right. Food tier list.
Yeah, the food tier list.
Are we doing like top 3, top 5?
I think we should like make it like a little bit modern. Like nowadays, people don't do like a top 5, top 10 list no more. That's old. We gotta modernize it. We gotta do like the rank tiers, you know, like S tier, A tier, and stuff like that.
All right. Let me. Okay. So let's say A, B, C, D.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All the way to F, right. Obviously.
E, F. Oh, then you got S tier at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Low-key, my worst favorite food, if that makes fucking sense.
Worst favorite food, okay.
Well, you have your favorite foods, and then there's like a worst one that you'd rather eat the one at the top at the bottom.
I think we shouldn't separate. I think we shouldn't like be specific about like favorite foods. We should like be just general, just complete general food. Like, what would be F tier foods for you? Like
pizza.
F tier, F. Like
oh.
Fire, F. Pizza. Crazy.
Well, I mean, so like something I would like just not enjoy eating. Is that what you're saying?
F tier, like it's like it doesn't even need to be personal. Like just overall F tier, bro. Right. Like it's just done. No one likes that.
Oh, well, I think we could all agree on fucking broccoli, bro.
Broccoli is not an F tier. No way in hell. No way in hell broccoli is an F tier food.
Okay, but I can see how our personal experiences are gonna divide this tier list, mate.
Oh yeah. For me?
Alright, so okay, let's just do like for me, broccoli F tier.
F tier.
E tier, I'd say. I mean, are we talking about dishes or are we talking about singular like ingredients? Like,
I'm thinking about like both, but I'm thinking we should do this a little bit different. How about like we say a food and then we place it into a category.
All right, go ahead.
Well, since we started with the broccoli, you said F tier. For me, broccoli, like that's like a high D tier, high D.
Oh.
Not C. It's not gonna be C minus. None of that. It's just high D tier, in my opinion.
Gee.
It's a solid vegetable.
Well, I guess that explains why you're fit and I'm a fat cunt.
It's still a D tier, bro. That's shit, you know. But like, it's just because it's a vegetable. Vegetables for me are just.
I can't stand broccoli, mate. It is what it is. I can't stand.
All right. Okay, how about ice cream?
You know, ice cream. I'm gonna give that a high C tier because it ain't the favorite, but you know it's up there. It's doing its bits. especially in the summer when you're absolutely parched and you need
Yeah,
something.
yeah, I could see that. I'm honestly, I'm not an ice cream. I'm the type of person that definitely I need to eat ice cream.
Are you a milkshake person?
No, not really. Honestly, not. Like, milkshakers are good, but like, I only have them like once every like 6 months, like twice a year basically. I have a milkshake pretty much.
Oh, bro, I went on this big milkshake spree. So every time I drive to see my girl, we usually, well, we're not going to be doing this anymore because now I'm a fat cunt. We used to go to Macca's quite a lot, and yeah, man, those milkshakes hit hard. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, McDonald's milkshakes slap though. I have to admit. So,
No. I'm gonna give it to KFC, bro. KFC milkshakes.
KFC milkshake. Honestly, most fast food milkshake places are not bad, in my opinion. Like, I don't think I've had like a bad fast food milkshake. But I'm gonna have to agree with you though. Overall, with the ice cream thing, I'm gonna give it like a high C, not a B. Definitely not a B tier, because I'm not like a biggest fan of ice cream. I only eat it during the summer and stuff. But
Yeah, you know,
it's not bad. It's
like
not bad.
when it comes to, we're talking about like B tier now, like just above that C tier. I'm gonna have to give it to curry, bro. Curry.
You're giving
it slaps.
curry B tier? Like
Actually, cap, bro. Curry's S tier. Bro.
S tier.
Man, not for me. I'm a big rice guy. I like rice dishes. I can't help it, bro. Anything with rice, anything curry, you know, like spicy curry, sweet curry, bro. I'ma just give it S tier straight away because that's just my favorite grub.
I mean, I love rice. I'm a rice guy too. Like, if I could choose any side dish in the world, I choose rice.
Rice.
Like, dead ass.
Fried rice in particular.
Bro, fried rice. Any type of rice, bro. Rice is OP. Like, rice is dead ass OP.
I'm going for a Chinese after this, actually. I'm going for a Chinese after this podcast, so you all know.
Now that I think about it, I'm giving rice like an S tier. I'm giving a rice S tier.
Just in general. Alright.
Yeah, rice for me is an S tier.
So we've got
food.
Alright. So alright. A tier. I'm gonna have to give A tier to chili. Chili, I don't know if that classes as a curry, but like it is with rice again, but it's like it slaps like a curry, but it ain't curry, you know what I mean?
I don't know, chili. I'm not a fan of chili, bro. That's getting like that's getting
I'll make some sick chili, bro.
That's getting a low C, a high D tier, to be honest. A low C for me. Low C.
Alright, so we've got our C. I've got my C tier with ice cream. D tier. I'm gonna give D tier to burgers.
Bro. Burgers are A tier.
No, man, listen.
Burgers are A tier for me, bro.
No. You know, I'm gonna give you the reason why. Like, if you're going for a Macca's, if you're going for a fast food burger, then alright, yeah, it might be a bit higher. But if you're going to like these high-end restaurants where the burger's so fucking massive you can't fit it in your gob, and it's just awkward to fucking eat. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean. That's the best type of burger. The ones that are fucking huge, that like you literally have to like dislocate your jaw just to eat it. That's a D tier. That's an A tier, bro. Oh my god, I dead ass. I went to the restaurant with my fam, ordered a burger, and I shit you not, I pulled a muscle in my jaw trying to eat a burger.
Did you like crack your jaw? That happens to me quite a lot.
I didn't crack my jaw. I don't got like weird ass bones like you. I got strong bones. But
no, it's just in the joint. The joint cracks.
The joint pops, but it don't crack. If anything.
Whatever. Well, it crackles. Shut up.
Anyways, nah, I didn't crack my jaw, bro. I pulled a muscle in my jaw.
All right, I'm giving I've got my E tier now. I'm giving my E tier to fried chicken.
Nah. We're done. We're
sorry.
done. Okay, we're done. The food tier.
Why are you making this a racial issue, mate?
You just made it a racial issue, fam. You just made it a racial issue, bro. Fried chicken. Oh my god, that is blessed. Honestly, I'm not gonna give her an S tier. I'm gonna give it a high A tier. Like, fried chicken, like when it slaps, bro. Oh my god, like it's orgasmic food. But honestly, like if I'm gonna be honest though, I give burgers a higher grade than fried chicken. Fried chicken is a solid A. Burgers are a high A tier, maybe low S. Only because of the fact that they could be versatile and juicy and just overflowing with like taste.
The good
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. But
That's the thing. I rate my food on how awkward it is to fucking eat it, not how it tastes.
bro,
to be
I
honest.
eat like a fucking monkey.
Oh, actually, hold on, bro. Actually, I need to give another S tier. I have to give that to sushi, because even though it's awkward, I can't use the chopsticks, bro. I literally just pick it up like a retard and put it in my mouth. I don't care. But sushi slaps.
Sushi slaps. I gotta give that S tier as well.
Well, that's you know why it slaps? It's got the rice in it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
no. Sushi for me is an S tier, 100%. And honestly, I give pizza S tier as well.
All right, that's cool.
I give pizza. My S tiers are dead ass like pizza, sushi, and yeah, it's like pretty like pizza. I don't know. I really love pizza. Pizza's so good. Like,
It's really funny though, because the pizzas in Italy are absolutely dog
what? Cap.
shit. Well, I guess it depends where you go, but my experience has not been good.
I mean,
anyhow,
it's a different style as
Oh.
well. It's a different style.
all right, man. Anyhow, moving on to the next question.
All right. You read the next one.
Do we read names with these, or do we just go?
Keep it anonymous.
All right. So, why do you have long hair? Question for both of you. Do you want to start with that?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't really say your hair's long. It just you got.
I mean,
dreads.
my hair is long. It goes to my chin. That's long. Like if my hair was out of dreads right now, it'd be even longer.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's
Yeah.
all in dreads and muffled up like that, it makes it actually shorter.
Yeah, but you haven't really committed to it. The thing is, you've got your sides shaved. You know
That's
what I mean?
true. That's true. But
Whereas
why?
me, I'm just kind of rocking it.
Why would I have why long hair? I mean, in my case, like,
No, what I want to know is if we have both have the same reason. Right, you can go first.
I honestly don't really have a reason. Like, my hairstyles have changed quite often throughout my lifetime. When I was really young, like 5 years old, I had long hair. I had long wavy hair, not afro style. No. I had long wavy hair. Then after that,
So would you say your hair has developed like how you've aged, as in like the how do I put this nicely? I've seen pictures of you when you were young,
Yeah.
and you pretty much had like white people.
oh
hair.
yeah. No, I had white people hair. Yeah, I did.
And did it just like gradually, how you got older, did your hair like start
hormones
to,
kicked in.
yeah.
Hormones kicked in, and it got frisky as well. Like I said, when I was like 5-6 years old, like during that time, I had quite like long wavy hair, about the same length as I have now. And then after that, I got into high school. I cut my hair. I had short hair again, like kind of like white boy style, I guess. You know, like short. I didn't have a perm or anything. I just had the. You know how like a lot of white guys have like their hair like slick back, I guess, a little bit.
Oh, so you looked like a
Yeah,
cunt.
pretty much. That was like in the beginning of high school. And then after that, I didn't
Alright.
cut my hair, and I just let it grow. And then, like, for the second half of my high school life, I pretty much had an afro.
Nice.
And then when I moved to Czech, I got it. No, just before I moved to Czech, like dead ass, like a week before I moved, I cut my
Right.
hair again, had it short sides, and just, I don't know, the classic what we had, I just short sides, like, I had a fade and just some hair on top, I guess. A little bit of a perm, not much of it, but slightly a bit. And then I let it grow out. Then I got dreads, and that's it. That's my hair story. I don't know. I don't have a reason though. I just like it, I guess.
My hair got long purely because I was too lazy to cut it, and then I realized, oh, I have a massive round face. This looks kind of good with it, and then I just rocked it. But right now it's gotten to the point where it's too long, and I actually need cutting.
Well, you
So,
can just get a trim.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's just like gone down. It's going down my shoulders now. It's getting
Yeah,
quite
so
annoying.
you just get a trim. You don't have to cut it like so it becomes like 5 centimeters long again. You know, just get a trim. Cut off like 10 centimeters. You know,
We'll see.
like I don't know. That's what I always.
But
That's what I did.
don't know.
often.
I don't really have a story to that. To be fair.
I mean, same. Like I don't like. Why does anyone have like unless you're like dyeing your hair? I don't think most people even have a reason besides the fact it's like it looks cool. That's about it. Like I said, like whenever a girl, for example, like colors their hair, they usually have a reason for coloring it, and it's mostly because like, oh, my boyfriend broke up with me. Oh, I'm having like an early life crisis. Blah 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 blah. So I'm coloring my hair. could be
Who the
different.
fuck has an early? Okay. Anyways, next question.
All right, next question.
Losing
right?
virginity. Hold on.
What?
Calm, bro. Calm. Man's reading the questions. You answer the questions.
Fine then. Okay.
Losing virginity.
All right.
Go ahead.
I gotta start. I started last question. You start this time.
All right. I'm gonna just say 5 words.
5? Nah. You gotta make it like scrumptious.
All right. So let's call this girl
Rachel. Amanda.
Janet.
Jana? Okay.
Janet. I don't fucking know. Let's just call it Janet.
I bet.
So, me and Janet were going out for like 5-6 months. I'd say we were at the ages of 14, 15.
Uh-huh.
Then, you know, if you're at the ages of 14, 15, you feel the need to kind of explore, I guess.
I mean,
not just you're by your own, but together, if that makes sense.
yeah.
And one thing led to another, and yeah, man. That's pretty much it, man. But it was one of those like really late nights, and I was at her house. It was like one of those nights where, holy shit, my dick is like fucking moving mad, you know. And I just looked at her. You're like, fix it, do something, and then one thing leads to another. Then she climbs on, and that's history.
I don't know, that story seemed quite anticlimactic. But now that I think about it, most like
I have it's a shit story, bro.
I feel like most like losing virginity stories are like boring.
Awkward.
Awkward, and full of mistakes. Usually.
Oh yeah, I busted a nut in like fucking record time. like I don't know, but I would say like a good 50 seconds in.
Bruh, ain't no way.
Yeah, man.
Way.
Yeah, man. And I was just like, oh shit, well now we've got to wait half an hour.
I feel like my like all-time like speedrun record, bro, is like a solid like minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes. That's like, I think I was the fastest, and it was like that was like a quickie style. We were like, do we got time? We're like, yeah, we got time. And that's it.
Skip it up.
Yeah, like that ass. Like that's pretty much how it went down. But like in terms for me, okay, how did my losing virginity? Okay, let's call this girl. Shit, I can't think of a name.
Josie.
That sounds like a guy. Now we're calling her Sarah. All right.
Oh, fair enough.
All right. So basically, me and Sarah, I've had a crush on this girl for like it's kind of funny because like that ass. I had a crush on her for like 2 years maybe, and then after that, she started dating one of my friends. So I stopped. I just like completely cut her off, like completely. Then we didn't talk for like an entire year. This was in high school, by the way. Then after that, we started becoming friends again in my second to last year of high school. And then after that, in my last year of high school, we actually started dating, even though she knew I was gonna move away at this point. But she was like, eh.
Oh, is this the crazy bitch?
Yeah. And
bro, what the fuck?
and then so at this time, how old was I? I was 16 at the time, right? We started dating, I don't know, November, right? Something like that. And maybe like, okay, wait, like 5 months later, I guess, 5 months of dating ish, 5-6 months of dating. Basically, honestly, I'm just gonna like cut to the chase because there's not much to like, no reason to make this suspenseful or anything. Basically, it was just like, it was birthday sex.
Lol.
Like,
okay.
That's it. That's all, bro. Like, birthday sex, and ever since that day, it was a done story. I don't know. It just, I don't want to say sex animal. No way in hell. But like, it opened doors. It opened your eyes. As soon as you like break the ice, you're like, damn. So that's how it is. I'm a big boy now.
For fuck's sake. I'm a big boy now. Man just said he's a sex animal.
Hey, nah, I didn't say that.
It took me, alright, if we're talking about that. It took my man.
Hey, no, chill. You don't, no, that is, this is a PG-13 podcast.
No, I'm just
you don't need to say that story.
I had to plant somebody in your room. Low key. I low key had to grab the bitch by the shoulders.
I mean-
was like, Justin feeling lonely, bro. I grabbed the bitch by the shoulders, tossed her in the room. I was like, alright, have fun, bro. See you in the morning.
Wait. Now I'm not sure what you're talking about. Are you talking about when we like double teamed, or are you talking about?
Oh yeah. Double team. Double
Okay. I thought we were talking about maybe at the party, because that was also a different thing. But whatever.
Oh, I forgot about that. But well, I guess we're not gonna get into.
We're not
that.
gonna get into both of these stories. Maybe another time.
Alright.
But since we're on this
What
topic,
is next? Oh, all right. Go ahead.
I'm thinking. Honestly, let's just get through this question real quick, right? This person right here was like wanted us to talk about abortion real quick. So, what's your stance on that?
I think it should be completely legal up to a certain point of the child's development in a female's womb.
Okay.
So, up to the point where, like, okay, look, let's just put it this way. I'm not an expert on which month is which, right? But I think it should be perfectly legal up until the point where it's like, okay, this thing is like proper alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's literally my stance on it, bro. And then you have like these countries like Poland
No abortion.
that are like, no abortion. Right, I low-key think that my girlfriend dated me just because of that. Bitch be like, oh, Harry, me be preggers, bring me to check hospital. Yes.
Nah, like, I don't disagree with you at all. Like, that's a valid point. Like, in my case, I view it as like, I feel like they should get an abortion pretty much any time as long as it's safe. Because at one point, near like the last few months of pregnancy, like the last like month or two, that baby is mostly developed at this point, and abortions at that level, at that stage, it's scary. Like, do you know how an abortion works at that?
Yeah, you basically just not at that level, but early on, you pretty much just suck the fucker out, don't you?
Yeah, pretty much. In a nutshell, they put in a vacuum inside, and the vacuum is made specifically so that like basically all the parts of the baby just like get crunched up and get sucked into it. Like, I saw it like on animation. I think it was at school. Honestly, I think they showed this to us in school, how abortion worked. And that ass, like, you just saw in the animation how like the arm just got ripped off, leg got ripped off, boop 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 boop.
I think the bitches were terrified, bro.
I'm not surprised, bro. I'm not surprised. Like, that shit's whack. It's whack as hell. But honestly,
I'm so glad I'm not a woman. Like, obviously, no disrespect towards women, but I'm so fucking grateful that I'm not a woman.
yeah.
I don't know if you feel the same way. Then again, on the other hand, women probably view men the same way, as in, like, I'm so glad I'm not a man because they're fucking disgusting sons of bitches.
Honestly, like,
Because, let's be honest, we're disgusting some of the times, but...
it's mostly because we think with our dick, so...
yeah,
Not all the time, not all the time. It's quite...
Have you ever had that situation where your dick's trying to tell you something, but then your brain kicks in, it's like, nah, don't do it, fam, nah.
I mean, it's usually the other way around, where it's like, your dick is like, yo, we're gonna do that. And then your brain's like,
Hey, yo, nah.
nah, we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't do that. But your dick's like, no, we're doing it. We're doing it. And your brain's just like, alright, rip. Can't do anything about it. Hormones start kicking in, and it's over. It's done. It's done.
And then you have that post-nut clarity.
Oh yeah. That shit hits like a
It just
bus.
hits. And you're just like, what did I just do, man? It's like a demon takes over your fucking body.
That like you
Makes you sin, bro.
sometimes like, I don't know about you, but like sometimes I feel like I just like committed murder. It's like, damn, I really did that. Like,
Yep.
damn.
All these children dead because of me. Just because I wanted to have a tug.
Yo, it's
gone,
just
man.
like, it's just like that.
Evaporated from existence. They're in my cushion. They're on my sheets.
I don't know.
Bro.
I don't
They're
know
gone.
if you've ever seen this meme, but like, this is one meme where it's a scene from Modern Warfare, and Captain Price is like, you see this here? Thousands of people used to live here. And then they just show a picture of a dried up sock.
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. Fuck's sake.
Alright, you read the next question. Or topic.
Hold on, I have to fucking scroll and find these fuckers, because they're deep and embedded in my phone, bro. I mean, there's one here, but I don't really want to read that, because that's just... Yeah.
I think we could end it off with the last one.
What, Germans?
No, not doing Germans.
Why not? Germans are hype.
What do you want to talk about Germans, bro? Like, what do you want to say?
Their language is whack. The country, obviously... Bro, low-key, I would much rather live in Germany these days than I would the United States of America these days.
Honestly, there was probably same, yeah.
Because, like, I don't know, man, I just feel like it's much safer, even though it's had some Turkish-Kurdish influence over the years. I still think Germany's a much safer place to live.
I mean, in my case, I've never been a fan of America, like, in terms of living there. Like, there was a time where I did want to go live there for, like, but this was, like, legit, dead ass, like, 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I was like, damn, I want to move to, like, New York or some shit, where, like, Spider-Man lived. But, like, that's it. Because ever since then, I never really wanted to live in the US. It's just, I don't know, it's not tempting at all for me.
I feel like, oh, okay, let's touch on a bit of a sensitive topic now.
Okay.
It's racism.
Okay.
Right. You got all these black Americans pissing on, like, white people, pretty much calling them racists, yada yada yada, right? I completely agree. When it comes to the United States, I 80% of the time mostly agree on the stance that, you know, they're taking. But when you try to explain to these people that it's not white people in general, it's mostly, and I say mostly because obviously there are some cases over here, I say mostly it's just the Americans. Like, for example, if you have black people here, they don't fucking care. Like, for example, with you, bro, you have an old lady come up to you, who's like, oh, can I touch your hair, young man? It's really strange, I've never seen it, da 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 da. They're just fucking curious. You know what I mean? And you have these black people in America being like, oh no, all white people are the same, you have like a genetic fuck up that you fucking think you're superior, yada yada.
That's true. Like, on that end, I agree, but I feel like there's just one slight misconception, and it's the small detail that for example, in the Czech Republic, right? I believe that there are a lot of racists here. Like, there are definitely, especially in Prague. But the thing is, the difference between, like, for example, the Czech Republic and the United States of America, in terms of racism and white people and stuff, is that in America, they're just more straightforward. And they're, like, they voice it out and, like, straight up tell you. Here, it's like, they just be, like, thinking it. They'd be like, that guy looks weird. I'm not gonna talk to him. No eye contact. They're gonna, like, they just, like, straight up ignore you. Like, obviously, yeah, there's gonna be some that are, like, outright gonna be like, the fuck out of here, nigga. But, like, that's it. But they're just not direct here. I don't know if they're scared. They just don't know, or, like, they're just not used to the prejudice and the stereotypes and stuff like that. So, in a way, yeah, you can say they're just less racist here. But I think it's more just they're just not upright with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just from what experience and what I've also heard from other black people from Olomouc, from Prague and Brno and so on. But yeah,
it's what it is, man. You can't really. I don't know, man.
I don't care really. So.
Well, you're the best of both.
In a nutshell.
A white guy that's a black guy that likes anime.
Didn't need to mention that. But
shut up. We're both weebs, man. Just
nah. That I'm a closet. Ain't nobody know this. Ain't nobody know that. Like, dead ass
is what it is, bro. You like your anime. What can I say? You like your manga. I've seen your collection, bro.
You don't gotta keep saying it. Like, dead ass. There isn't a single person in my entire school right now who actually knows about that. Not one person. Nobody.
Alright, well, they all listen to this fucking podcast, so take it away, bro. Your man Justin's a fucking weeb.
Like,
it is what it is,
in
bro.
my old...
He likes his medicine, but he likes his fucking... I was gonna say...
Hey, no, chill. Moving on. Hypothetical questions in that.
That's not a question,
That's a
bro.
topic. So I'm gonna give you a hypothetical question, right?
Alright.
And you're gonna answer it, right? So the hypothetical question for you would be, would you still record this podcast with me if I was a worm? Awkward.
What the holy shit are you fucking on about? That's like one of those questions that women ask their boyfriends, like, would you still love me if I was a worm? And then they were just like, no, because you'd be a fucking worm. And then they're like, they start fucking crying and shit.
So I'm gonna
That's some Kardashian stupidity.
So I'm gonna assume you will record the podcast, even if I was a worm.
Fuck no.
Scam! Why not?
What am I supposed to do? Drag you over the mic and be like, oh, that's Justin talking, everyone. He loves you. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. I'd probably be recording it with Jack.
Ain't nobody here knows who Jack is. Except for like maybe like a few of the viewers, but
It's the fucking guy that plays Clash like a madman.
yeah, Jack's a legend. Jack's a fucking legend. Jack's actually dude who like he's the one who gave us the topic about Clash Royale at the beginning of this episode. But like, here's a fun fact. I'm gonna shout out Jack straight up right here, right now. I don't know if I've actually been saying it quite often, but I feel like you've been saying it quite a bit, Gorgo. But the word scam, that was his word. He started that. The word scam, he just randomly started using it, and I'm like, that's a funny word. I started using it too, and then eventually our entire high school in Canada, like, I'm not even capping when I say the entire high school, all grade levels started using that word, scam. And then when I moved to Czech, I was addicted to saying the word scam. That a lot of my Czech students, or classmates I mean, they started using that word too. And like lately in the past like year or two, I haven't really used it that much, but it's still part of my vocabulary, and I feel like you've been using it quite often, so I really gotta shout out Jack for that. But, that's how
We love you, Jack.
it's an S tier word.
That's an S tier slang
For
word.
real, scam. Like, what the scam? That's such a scam.
What the scam? What the holy scam? Teacher gives you a bad grade. Scam.
Yeah, for real, scam. You find out your girlfriend's pregnant?
Your mom...
Scam.
Scam. Your mom didn't make you food?
Scam.
Scam.
You pull up to school, you find out you have a test. Scam.
Scam.
Like, that's such a good word.
It's just not a situation. There's no situation where you cannot use scam.
And like, it's a PG-13 word too. Like
yeah,
scam.
exactly. It's not a curse, is it?
It's not a cuss, and like, I feel like everybody could know it, like, could use it, even if you're not like too like good with English, like you would understand the word scam. It's not like like, for example, there's a lot of English slang words that like a lot of like non-English speakers just don't even understand. Like, for example, cap.
Oh, well, waffle.
Like waffle. Even bro, I'm Canadian. I don't even know what that means. But like, for example, the word cap, right? Like, that's a standard word for like a lot of native speakers at this point. But I remember like I was like, my friend sent me a video and he's like, bro, what does cap mean? I'm like, what do you mean? What does cap mean? Cap means cap. And he's like, what do you mean? Like, what does it mean? He says, no cap. What is that? I Google translated it, and it says like, no hat.
Shield off guy.
No hat. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh shit. He don't know what no. You know, it's not a normal word. That's right. Like it gets you thinking. Like it's not obvious for a lot of people. Yeah, like, for me, like, often, like, because I'm not living in Canada anymore, like, a lot of my friends, they start using like new slang that I've never heard in my life, but like I catch on quick. Like, I see them using it in the chat, see them use it like 2-3 times, and I'm like, oh, okay, I know what it means now. But like,
Yeah.
For a lot of like non-native speakers, I feel like it takes them forever to actually understand. Like, there's another word that my friends like to use, and that's the word "gyu," like Gyu, gyu. In your opinion, what does that mean?
Like, good.
Yeah, it means good. Like, oh man,
Well, that's because I'm in your stupid fucking group chat and I've picked up on it.
that's true.
Bro, it's like the fucking... I swear to God, that group chat is like a fucking safari zone.
Bro, that's every man for himself in there, bro.
Motherfuckers be fighting for their territory.
Oh no, but like that ass, dude. That group chat is like, I feel like I like if a group chat should ever get nominated for most active of all time, our group chat needs to get nominated 100%, bro. Our group chat has been alive for the last 7 years and it's active 24/7. Like when I say 24/7, I mean 24/7. Don't matter if it's 2 p.m., 6 p.m., 10 p.m., 2 a.m., 4 a.m., 6 a.m., 8 a.m. It don't matter what time it is. There will be people active in that group chat. It's ridiculous, fam. Because half of them have a fucked up sleep schedule, and they just go to sleep at like 6 a.m. And others just wake up at 4 a.m. because they have work or some shit. So
it levels out with the time differences.
Yeah, there's just always people active, no matter what. Obviously, there's some days where around that 5 a.m. time, it gets quiet sometimes. But majority of the time, they're always active. Especially my man Jack. That guy's always in that group chat. It's his life.
My man.
Yeah, what's good?
It's one of those days.
One of those days of what? What does that mean?
The fact that I've worked 5 days this week and done 12-hour shifts, right? And I've got 2 days and I've got fuck all to do. I'm bored.
You finally have a day off and you don't know what to do.
Yeah, man. I literally just laid in bed all day counting my money and had a bit of a snack.
Counting your money, bro. What are you, a gangster? Chill.
No, I'm counting my money until I get paid. So that legit. Well, I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear that?
Nope.
Can you hear me shaking the money? Well, I'm sure the fucking Audacity picked that up. Anyways, yeah, man. I'm counting my pennies, and I'm gonna go get myself a Chinese curry takeaway, and I'm gonna love life. It's just how it is today, bro. I've got £8 left, $6.50 for the meal, and then I'm broke.
Sounds about right. I know the feel.
Yeah, man.
Like most of my summer, before the beginning of the school year, I was dead ass living. My bank account was in red. I was living on negative money, bro.
Minus
a lot. Minus a lot.
Oh, bro, I'm gonna get back to Czech. I'm gonna spend Christmas with my wife and my family, and I'm gonna get paid on 31st of December, and I'm gonna have so much money to fucking start, if that makes sense. Like start again. So have a bit of saving in the bank.
Yeah.
And then go from there.
That's blessed.
As in yeah, it's blessed. Like I'll get around 35k Czech crowns. Come back, spend around. I'm gonna try and limit my spending to 15k a month.
That's a lot.
Because yeah, I know it's a lot, but keep in mind I do drive, and I wanna keep it to like 10-15k with rent, obviously. And if I can do that, then I know that I can start saving money efficiently.
I mean, as long as you spend less than you make, you always save money.
Oh yeah, but I just need to get to that point, you know what I mean?
That's true. It's not easy.
All right.
Discipline, but yeah. Anyways, I think we can end off this episode with this. Kind of a.
Told you we'd be consistent. We told you we'd be consistent. We're here a week and something later, so it hasn't been 2 months like usual. Thank fuck.
That's true.
It's actually good. I feel like we've done a good job in these past 2 weeks to keep it fresh. Especially with the questions that we've been doing today, because it's kind of us doing something else than we would normally do.
Yeah.
Because we're finally getting some traction.
I feel like it's definitely different, but definitely for everyone listening out there, definitely keep sending us questions, keep sending us topics. I'm not saying next episode is going to be the exact same thing. It's probably not going to be the same thing. More than likely, it's not for sure. But when we do another episode like this, we'll be able to be, we'll have topics to talk about.
On top of things.
Yeah, exactly. So make it interesting, Send us
Exactly.
and try to make it like specific. Like try sending us something interesting. More interesting it is, the more interesting the episode could be, logically, right? So
something you've seen in the news you want us to talk about, our opinion on, anything, just go nuts.
Yeah, for real. Just dead ass anything, bro. We are educated young men. We know about anything. We'll talk about pretty much anything.
Young Kings. Alright, that's been us for today, everyone. Thank you for listening. We appreciate all the support you've been giving so far. If you could click that follow on Spotify, we would appreciate that. If you could click that follow on Instagram at Slavsky_podcast, we would also appreciate that. That is where you can get into contact with us, send us topics, messages about something you've liked, disliked, something we could change. We're open to your opinion. And yeah, that's about it. So I hope everyone has a blessed week, and Slavsky next week.
Yep. See you again next week, guys.
Slavsky.